Hey guys, welcome back to another video here on my channel. So for today's video, it's going to be a little bit different. It's going to fall into the fact that it is October and it is spooky time. Something happened to me when I was like, I want to say when I was 10 years old. This literally happened to me like 15-ish years ago. But some scary stuff happened to me. I actually have two scary things that happened to me. I'm just going to share one of my stories right now, and then I'm going to share the other one later on. But if you do want to go ahead and stick around to know what happened to me and scared the shish out of me when I was younger, then go ahead and keep on watching. So a little brief background of where I used to live, because right now I live in an apartment, but I used to live in a townhouse. So if you don't know what a townhouse is, it's basically a house but created for, there's different types of townhouses, but the one that I used to live in was basically two people were able to live in that house. Obviously it's separated, so it's like a bigger house and it just holds two households. And I lived in a 3-bedroom townhouse, and I mean, it was me, my sister, my parents, and then my brother. So I had my room with my sister. I used to share a room with my sister. And so this was all during nighttime. This happened at like 2 a.m. when everyone was sleeping. Well, I don't really remember the time, but I just remember that it was nighttime. It was pitch dark outside. And my family friends had came over. Two of my family friends came over, but I'm more closer to one than, I was closer to one than the other one. So one was hanging out with me and one was hanging out with my brother. I knew that my brother was outside with my other family friend. I know they were outside because they had told us that they were going to go outside. And we were inside, we were in my room. So we were in my room, we were laying on my bed, or like sitting on my bed, and then my sister was right next to me. So I'm gonna go ahead and insert a little picture, or should I just show you guys here? So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys a little drawing that I made, just so you guys can see like what I'm kind of talking about and like the layout of my room. So I made a little design here just so you guys can see. So basically that's the door right there. That's my closet. I have a smaller one and a bigger one. That's my sister's bed, and that was my bed. This is the window. This is the TV, and these are the two windows right there. So I was laying on my bed, and my sister was on the other bed, and me and my family friend were just like talking, just like girl stuff. And then she all of a sudden tells me that this woman follows her family. Like, she is always checking up on them, as in like in a spiritual way. So she has done dark magic on them or done witchcraft. I don't know what you want to call it, but basically she was telling me how this woman was following her family around, and anytime they went anywhere, like something would happen to them, and I'd be like, yeah, right, you're just like messing with me, like I'm not believing you, whatever. So at the moment I wasn't believing her at all. And right next to my bed we have a little air vent, and I made a little picture if you don't know what I'm talking about. So basically in a house, if you don't have like those ACs or heaters that you kind of, well, ACs, you don't have those ACs that you kind of just put up in your window so it can blow cold air, then like in a house or in a townhouse you would have air vents. And let me show you just a little picture. So that's basically like the air vent. I think you get the gist of that. Like, you just basically open and close it whenever you want to actually be airing out the room with cold air or hot air. So we had those all throughout the house. So the fuck up. I'm so sorry if you can hear the background. Like, we used to not have that many kids in my neighborhood, and now we do, and it's just annoying. So all of a sudden, like when she's telling me all of this and I'm telling her that I don't believe her, she's just like, can you hear that? Can you hear my name coming out of that air vent? I'm like, no. Like, what are you talking about? And then she goes and listens. She's like, oh my god, like I can hear my name coming out of there. Like, go ahead and like take a look, or like go ahead and like see for yourself. So then, you know what? I was like, whatever, I'll go check. And I'm like hearing it. I'm like, I ain't hearing squat. Like, I do not hear anything coming from there. So I'm like not believing her. And I'm just like, whatever, you're just trying to scare me or something like that. And then I said, I don't believe her. And then the spirit said, bet, bet. After that, I started hearing scratches. I mean, like, someone got some long ass nails. She has got her nails done, and you can just hear that. Plain and simple, you can literally hear someone scratching in my closet. And it's not like I was imagining it. It's not like it was a dream or anything. This actually did happen. And after that, I was just like, nah, like, you're messing with me. Like, where's my brother? Where's, like, your sister? Because, I mean, my family friend, like, they were sisters. I'm like, where is your sister? So then I look outside in the window, and I see them outside. I'm like, oh, like, this is not actually freaking happening to me. Like, I was so scared. So, I mean, the younger self that I am, like, my parents' room were right next to me. And I went over there and I said, like, hey, like, I'm freaking hearing things in my room. Like, please come over here and check the closet. Like, I'm really scared. They're like, no, just, like, put on a movie. Like, they were just, like, dead asleep. Like, put in a movie. Like, you'll be fine. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna be fine. So whatever, I went back to my room, and then after that I didn't hear it anymore. It stopped. But I mean, I was still like so scared, so I'm like, so who's gonna go and check the closet, because what was in there or what was going on? And I think I was the one who ended up opening the closet, because I feel like I vaguely remember like opening it and like feeling so scared. I mean, this was like 15 years ago, so like sometimes my memory is like, my childhood memory is like off, like in another planet. But so then yeah, I checked. I'm like, nothing's here. But literally, there was freaking someone scratching, some spirit scratching on the damn closet. It was so damn scary. Like, so then I ended up waking up my sister because I was so scared. I'm like, this girl has like the spirits and something. Like, I ain't trying to mess with her. So then I woke up my sister, my younger sister. Like, she's like 4 years younger than me. And I'm waking her up so she can just comfort me and like be there and be awake. And I mean, if they're scratching, then she can freaking hear it and not think that I'm like crazy or something. But yeah, that was basically what happened to me. And I mean, I don't know if it's because of like what she was saying, or I don't know what happened. But I mean, after that, I was kind of scared to hang out with her again. But I mean, I did end up hanging out with her again. I was just like, I was over it. But like, that was so scary. Like, dude, can you imagine like your younger self and you hear scratches coming out of your closet? Like, anytime I hear any little thing coming out of my closet, I get scared. And hearing just like, come on now. But yeah, that's basically what happened to me. I mean, if you guys have any scary stories or anything scary that happened to you, then go ahead and share it down below. If you guys did kind of enjoy this video, then I do have a second story time that I can go ahead and make for you guys. I mean, some of you may not believe in ghosts and spirits and like the paranormal activity stuff, but I can tell you that that actually truly did happen to me. Why would I lie? But yeah, if you guys have any stories, then go ahead and share. But if you guys did, go ahead and like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you guys have any comments, leave it in the comments down below. If you guys did like me, then go ahead and hit subscribe. I would really appreciate that. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.